Oh, sure, he says. Make sure we're both sitting here when we start streaming so that, people will see that it's not just some random, title like that up there. And that, hey, we're really right here. But no, he gets up and he leaves me here sitting and talking to you like, oh, no, I want people to know that this is really, the before the show. And so here we are. And he's, nice of you to join the rest of the party so that we can see that we've got, oh, gosh, it's
are
like,
we on, actually?
It's like 10 seconds till. And you know what? Here in it's 5 seconds until we do this thing.
It's all love, baby.
Is it?
Straight out of the DFW Metroplex, it's Saturday Morning Live with Jeff Fisher from Chewing the Fat and Brad Staggs from the Daily MoJo. Today's musical guest is Garth Brooks. Wait, never mind. He's in court with Diddy. We have to stop booking jailbirds. And now here are your hosts, Brad Staggs and Jeff Fisher.
Thank you. We got to stop. Hold on. He's not a jailbird, first of all. Garth Brooks is not a jailbird.
No, he is not.
No, as a matter of fact, we don't even know if he did what they're saying that he did.
What I just did again. I forgot to promote this stupid show before the show.
I sent you the link.
We sat here for 40 minutes getting angry about what's happening in America and around the world. I was so mad, and I'm trying not to be mad right now. I was so angry. The other day, I drove home from work. I was on the interstate. I'm doing 85 miles an hour. Cars are passing me like I'm standing still, by the way. And I realized I'm so angry. I'm so mad about everything. I had to. It was either slam into the guardrail or slow down and just take it easy because I was so mad. I'm pissed off at everything, and I even before it was about an hour ago, I sent Jeff a text saying, all I want to do is bitch about these a-holes in North Carolina running the government and doing God knows what to these poor people over there, and I'm so I just sent the
off.
show promotion text on X,
good.
So everybody will know that the show's there. Hi, how you doing?
Great. That's better late than never.
Everybody knows. It starts at 9 Central. So,
and let's see, we're up on the YouTube. Roger Rabbit is over there, and Toby and Danny K finally made it. Good morning. And then Jody 121 on Rumble in the which chat room is he in? I get confused. He's in.
No, I gotta fix the microphone. I got my.
He's in the Rumble. No, he's in the Saturday morning. I don't know where he is, but he says, "Where are my nipple comments going?" So it's all good, and
I can't believe I did it again. Gosh darn it!
And Toby's in Niagara Falls.
Oh wow!
Well, must be nice.
There's a celebration at Niagara Falls. I mean,
are they going to go over the side in a barrel?
Film
possible. Yeah, film.
I want that.
That's going to go viral.
I want that on video. In fact, I dare you.
I dare you.
I dare you.
All right. I don't know. Can we? I know, and I'm not, because I don't want to be Mr. Buzzkill here, but I do want to. No. I know this is because this is North Carolina, and I do want to. This is the befores and afters.
Oh yeah, this is a fantastic video. I mean, to see the difference is really incredible.
It is mind blowing.
Yeah. And here's the thing, while more people live there now, so more people are obviously affected. But this happens I don't know, every 100 years or so.
Yeah.
So it's not like it has anything to do with climate change.
Well,
sorry to disappoint you. Oh no, stop.
Well, I'm not. Stop. No. I'm not suggesting, and I'll tell you why. I think that it's hard for me to talk when I'm looking at this because it's so.
I know, it's so devastating.
and this is what Mother Nature does. She finds ways
Yes.
of the water will go where water wants to go, and if you're anywhere near
I
it,
quote you on that.
you can actually. And it's mind-boggling the power of water. And when you see the images coming out of Chimney Rock and Lake Lure and all of that,
I know.
this is like Mount St. Helens destruction, almost. I mean, it washed things away. And there's Lake Lure. That's before and after. Look at that. That is a mixture of. That is a mixture, because I want to go back to that. That is a mixture of. That's the town of Lake Lure. In Lake Lure, those are houses and probably people and cars, and it's just horrific. And then for the news story that I saw come out from these yutzes, blaming us for not for the hurricane, but blaming humans because human-caused climate change made the storm 20% wetter.
Wait, what?
That's what they said. It was the climameter people. And when you look at the climameter folks, they are a bunch of lefties, and they came out with a quick attribution study and decided that Helene wouldn't have been as bad if we as humans hadn't contributed to climate change. And that just pissed me off. Not only did that piss me off, but then it got me so mad to the point that I went and started looking up some other stuff and I found this, and we talked about it yesterday on the Daily MoJo, but there is a story from Popular Science from 2009 about China manipulating the weather back in '09. And there it is. 2009, China's weather manipulation brings crippling snowstorm to Beijing, and I won't dwell on this, but here is what I'm going to tell you, is that the weather manipulation practices that they use, they say its effectiveness is dubious. While it's generally accepted that it works to some degree, it can only increase precipitation by 20% sometimes.
Sometimes, I remember this study. Yeah.
But isn't that weird that we're being blamed for the storm being 20% wetter, and yet weather manipulation can also make a storm 20% wetter?
Yeah, I saw some reports a few years ago when they were talking about this, the weather machines in China and here in the United States too, by the way. I mean, we just did a story, I don't know, a couple months ago about how they're trying to manipulate the weather here in the U.S., and they were testing this new particle machine in California off a military ship. And they were like, don't worry about those particles we're shooting into the air. Hey, you're fine. But the main story that they were talking about when they're talking about the weather manipulation when it first made the headlines in China was that they were anywhere from 5 to 20% changing that. But even if it wasn't affecting, many scientists were saying, I didn't sit in on the panel, so
sounds like you may have.
What are you going to do? Many of the scientists said that they were still affecting the jet stream, so that it was going down the road. It was going to affect the jet stream, whether they believed it would or not.
Right.
And we may be seeing the effects of that now.
And then on top of all that, the a-holes telling people who were going into the areas and helping rescue people that if they didn't get out now, if the volunteer rescuers didn't leave, that they were going to be arrested. That jackass fire chief in Lake Lure. Oh. Yeah. And then saying, well, he wasn't available. Did you see where the city manager made herself available for the interview with the local news, saying, well, he's not available. And you can't write this in fiction. In the middle of the interview, that dude opened the door behind her, stuck his head in, and then shut the door real quick. I mean,
if Saturday Night Live was still funny, that's a bit they would do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
And
it's not hilarious, obviously, but it's
It
You're
made
right.
me so mad.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
I may have
That's so bad. These people are so bad. And then we're listening to our, doofus in chief, who still holds the office of the president. Okay, here we go.
There's the dude.
Oh, there we go.
The city manager. That's the dude that they said wasn't available.
Oh, you're still on? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm still not available. I'm busy. I mean, maybe he was coming in to say, hey, I'm available now.
They should both be fired. Both of them.
Maybe he was opening the door to say he was available now.
He's a pussy is what he is. God, that pissed me off. I'm so angry.
I know. It's maddening. But don't listen, Brad. Don't be so angry because we've got immigrants and we've got other countries to take care of. We've got people coming into this country from other countries, and we have other countries that we need to take care of. So we'll get to you, the U.S. citizen.
That is that is only a conspiracy theory that we're taking care of illegals in places like, what is it, Maine? I mean, this video can't be real, can it?
How much is rent here?
Free. 2 years.
After 2 years, we have to pay the rent.
All right, y'all, this is Savannah Hernandez in Brunswick, Maine, reporting to you from the apartments where migrants are getting their rent paid for up to 2 years. Now, I wanted to give you guys a first inside look at these units. The migrants shared with us that they come furnished, so they have a flat screen TV in there, couches, tables and chairs, a bed.
They're all flat screen.
Utilities here. They shared with us that nope, they do not have a water bill, they do not have an electricity bill.
And what about the light and the water?
Everything is good. We don't pay anything.
Now, I wanted to focus on this area of...
Brad, I don't know if you know this or not. I just want to be clear. And I don't know that I don't like to be, put it out front, but I now identify as an immigrant.
Me.
As an illegal immigrant. So.
Me
if
too.
Someone can come by and, pay my rent and pay all my power or energy bills, that would be great.
But
there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. We have other countries to take care of.
$157 million we are sending to the people in Lebanon.
We're giving, and I don't know that we're giving separate people or just families, but they're getting $750 in North Carolina. So why don't you shut your face?
And they're having a hard time getting it. They're all if the videos we're seeing on TikTok and Insta are true,
are real, right? That's the thing. I don't know
they're real,
how much of that is real?
Then it is infuriating because those people are. It's what?
It's certainly believable that it's real. I mean, I don't know that those are real, but it's certainly believable in today's world that what we're seeing is real, that they're not getting the help that they need, and they're being denied. Absolutely believable.
It's to the point where the FEMA folks they put out a page to combat rumors.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So if FEMA
they're the ones
it's not true, all this stuff.
They're the ones that posted the video of the girl from FEMA in some office setting where they were all pretending to do work behind her. Listen, if you need, we're here to help, and all you got to do is call us or go online and fill out the form. Well, here, they don't have phones.
Yeah.
They don't have computers.
Did you just say computers like Scotty? Did you just say computers like Scotty?
Computers. They don't have computers.
They don't have computers.
They don't have computers.
Just use the mouse. Computer.
That's my favorite. Computer. Oh.
All right. I think we've.
One of my favorite scenes.
All right. I'm going to, because.
I know.
All right. Here we go. This is
maddening.
Because I know how much you love bicyclists.
Oh, Jesus.
I do. You can't drag me away from loving bicycles.
There's a bicyclist.
There is a bicyclist right there.
Yes, and he is
Happening.
and he's bicycling down the street. Then there's a bunch of sheep, and then there's a bear.
So the sheep are chasing the bicyclist.
Yeah.
And now the bear is chasing the sheep.
sheep.
Okay. Yeah, the bear is hungry.
Oh, he's going after the little one.
Oh, he's going after the little.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course
what
he-
they do.
The little ones taste better. They're not so
That's
tough
what
and
they
stringy.
do. Survival of the fittest. I don't know if you understand that
wait a minute.
premise.
What's this one sheep doing? That one sheep is like, I'm going to stand. What is he guarding?
Yeah, he's going to come back. Go ahead, bring it. Bring it, bear.
And then the
I got a ram
bicyclist
horn.
is like, oh hell! I wonder if he even saw the bear.
I don't know. I
mean, the bear could
That's
probably
tremendous.
catch him.
Because it would be a real shame if that bear caught the bicyclist in the middle of the road. I will tell you that right now, Brad.
And how many of these dumbasses
Yeah,
are
see
stopping to take a
The sheep is
selfie
going after the little one.
with the bear? That's
know.
the next thing I want to see is somebody getting out there and going, "Hey, bear, I just want a selfie."
Bear, come here.
He wants one of them goats so bad.
Those dumbass. Those weren't goats. Those were sheep. He wants one of them goats.
Somebody call the bicyclist back. Somebody call the bicyclist back. I want that to happen. I want the bicyclist to save. I don't want anything bad to happen to the bicyclist, of course.
No,
but,
no.
I want him to come back and save the goat or sheep or whatever kind of animal that is. And
if we shave the sheep, the bears die. If we save the bears, sheep die. Something's going to die. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, see, that's the thing. It's Fat Bear Week going on now from the Katmai National Park up in Alaska. Now, prior to Fat Bear Week starting, it just started this week. They delayed the posting of the bracket because two bears got into a fight live on their video stream, and the one bear killed the other bear. And they didn't say whether the bear that killed the other bear was going to be in the bracket or if the bear that was killed was going to be in the bracket. But the bears that were in the fight and killed are not on the bracket. So I think they had to change the bracket somehow.
Wait, did both bears die?
No, only one.
Oh, well, so we're putting the other one in timeout for kill.
I don't know if he was supposed to be on the bracket or if the one that died was supposed to be on the bracket. They didn't say, but both of them, the fighter and the winner, the dyer, the one that's dead, is not in the bracket. It's kind of tough to put a dead bear in the Fat Bear Week.
Yeah, because generally they end up losing weight because other things come along and eat them.
Then, before Fat Bear Week started, Katmai puts in, they have video cameras up there and you can watch all the bears come to the river and eat the salmon and get fatter and fatter and fatter and fight and have fun. And there were fishermen out there up the river a ways fishing. They had their license and everything was fine. But they were catching salmon and feeding the bears. And they're like, no, the bears can get their own fish. And then they start thinking that humans are food. And so they started to kick all the fishermen out. They kicked the one bad apple does spoil the whole bunch. And they kicked them all out, canceled all the fishing licenses. You're not fishing here now. Get out. So
were they trying to influence the
maybe they were betting. That's a good point. Maybe they were trying to influence.
That's the live feed.
Yeah, awesome. Is that the live feed?
Yep.
That's so awesome. I mean, you can see the one. There's sometimes they get up on the ledge. They get up on the ledge and you just see them snagging the salmon.
Those two were about to rumble right there. That one was not happy with that one.
I know, you're in my space, bro.
You know what's the funny thing is bears aren't afraid of bears. Why aren't bears afraid of bears?
Well, they kind of are. I mean, size does matter a little bit. That's the only time size does matter. Other times it doesn't.
They're literally in the pool, so
and it's cold too. So there's a lot of shrinkage happening.
Yeah, it's see.
Yeah. What are you doing over here?
I think we should just watch
some of these bears may be, trying to do a little bear business, which I don't mind. I'm okay with that.
Right. Well, yeah, that's the only way you get other bears.
Little baby bears.
Oh, wait a second. This says highlight, so I guess.
Oh, okay.
It says live down here. See, you can't trust anything anymore.
It was live, and now they're giving you highlights from the live feed. That's nice of them. Thank you. Well, so anyway, it is Fat Bear Weekend. You can go to the brackets. You can see my predictions were right on Chewing the Fat. If you listen to my daily show, Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher, available wherever you get your podcast, by the way. I was going through the brackets of Fat Bear Week for this weekend, and picking and choosing because they're off on Sunday, and then we have the finals on Monday, I believe, and maybe the semifinals. So today you can go there and vote on 856 versus 32 Chunk. That's a tough battle right there.
I have a question.
You're not sure? Yes.
32. His name is Chunk.
His name is 32 Chunk.
What's 850? So 856 is just 856?
That's correct.
Why do some of them have just numbers for names and some of them have numbers and names for names?
Honestly, I don't know the answer to that, and that's something I should know the answer to, but I don't. But that's just the way it is. So why don't you shut up?
Bucky Dent.
Yeah, the 164 Bucky Dent. 151 Walker's been around for a while. I think 151 Walker, in fact, has won the Fat Bear Week in past years. He's been strong.
Look at those claws.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
You know what? I'm just going to go out on a limb and say you would not want to feel those coming across your face.
No, you would not.
Wow.
No, you would not.
All right, there's the bracket.
There's the bracket. Okay, so today, if you could, there we go.
Wow.
Today,
everybody's a director. Everybody's a director. Or I could just put this up, and we could just sit there the rest of the day like that, and just have crowd noise.
You could do that.
That'd be dull as hell, though. So I'm sorry. I'm taking out my anger on North Carolina officials on you, and I'm sorry. You are my stand-in for the North Carolina government and the people, and I'm sorry.
Here for you, baby.
I'm going to go cry. I'm going to go cry.
It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Could you zoom in a little bit on like that Fat Bear Week, a little bit more prominent on the screen? Thank you.
Why don't they put their names on this thing?
That's their names. That's their names. Their names are the numbers.
Well, no, because we already established that 32 is Chunk. Where does it say Chunk?
We established that the name of the bear is 32 Chunk.
Okay. Why didn't they put his last name up there?
It's his full name, 32 Chunk. I don't know why it's not a hard concept to grasp. I don't know what the deal. What's your problem?
How do I know this isn't a different 32? I want to make sure.
They replaced it. This is just the AI version of 32. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's possible. I'm just saying. So
just go there and vote. I'm not going. We're done with Fat Bear Week.
Hold on a second. Hey, how come there's a second bracket? Oh, Saturday the 5th. Okay, so how long does it go?
Okay.
How long does this thing last?
You said on the brackets there, the finals are Tuesday.
Oh, so it's only like 4 days. Okay, I got you. All right. Oh, there it is. 2nd through the 8th. It's 6.
That's why it's called Fat Bear Week.
It's 7 days long.
Huh. Weird. Just like the length of a week.
They should call it Fat Bear Week or something.
They should.
It would make much more sense. Yeah, and can I just say, last week we sat here and we pontificated as to whether or not Garth Brooks was a serial killer.
Have to talk about this today. Have to.
And and this may not be.
This week we get this story. Which is a tremendous story because it's BS. It's BS. You tell me you do not believe this woman.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I have no idea. I don't know.
Tell me you do not believe this woman.
There's an easy way to prove or disprove what she says, I would think. And because she says when they went out to the whatever award show it was, that they only have one room. Does that hotel have the records from that year? Was there only one room booked under Garth Brooks? I don't know.
And she talked about text messages. Do we have those, or was she so horrified by those text messages that she deleted them?
Right.
I'm sure that's the case. So it's also possible that she's a jilted affairess.
Yep.
That she came in to take care of Trisha's makeup, and Garth said, "I'm going to get me some of that," because your options are limited on the Garth Brooks estate. He's either got the ex-wife on the house next door,
right?
He's got Trisha, or the do people around. You got the do people around. So the best of the do people we're doing. That's what's happening.
And we don't even know who the woman is. We don't know who the woman is. If you're going to come out and accuse somebody of this, shouldn't you?
Especially someone like Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Shouldn't you have the balls to, and maybe that's the problem, shouldn't you have the balls to tell people who you are?
Yes, I 100% agree. Now, and I also, so the reason I have a hard time believing her and is I could believe that it's an affair, which Garth may come out and say, "Hey, we had an affair,"
right?
And I told her to get bent, and now she's pissed, so she's accusing me of all this stuff because he's always been in love with Trisha. I mean, he left his first wife for Trisha, so now.
But then the story did go. I mean, Trisha started.
I know. Don't be using my lines either. Don't be using my lines. But she did. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Man.
I'm not saying that she could have been a contender for Fat Bear Week.
Garth was like, "Oh man,
right.
I love you, baby, but I got to get me some makeup, girl." Okay,
right. And we haven't seen.
She said.
That's the other.
She said that he came out of his showers and he forced her to touch his genitals and his buttocks.
Not just out of the shower, but out of the shower.
Yeah.
Saluting.
Yeah. And okay, so you didn't leave then. So this happened, and you didn't leave then.
Right.
So then you fly out to California. The main focus of the story is this California trip where she accuses him of raping her.
Yeah.
To go to some event or some preliminary event for an event. And they get out there. They're just a big surprise. They're the only two on the Garth's private jet. They made a point of Garth flying on his private jet. He's not flying Southwest. Let's be real. He's Garth Brooks. Get over it. And so he goes out there in his private jet, and they're the only ones on the jet. This is her story. And they get to as you mentioned, they get to the hotel, and there's only one room booked. She doesn't say in the lobby, "No, I need another room." That doesn't happen. That says, "Oh well, yeah, darn it, that we will just take one room. I'll be okay. You can sleep on the couch, or I'll sleep on the couch. We'll be fine." That I'm supposed to believe that, and now I'm supposed to believe that. Okay, so now we're in the room, and he comes out of the shower and overpowers her and rapes her. Okay. Yep, you got it. I believe you.
However, I would like to point out, just as devil's advocate, that that's exactly what a serial killer would do.
That is exactly what a serial killer. You know how much I've thought about Garth Brooks and being a serial killer since we teased it last weekend. I mean, incredible. And I know that we didn't have the video last weekend because I couldn't find the stupid thing, but I hope we have it today. The conspiracy video. I know I sent it. We talked about it. We in fact aired it off the air last weekend.
Yeah, you said that's right. You said
it
last week.
Aired it after the show last weekend, and in fact, it was in my show notes today saying, "Hey, you still have this from last week, so that we can air it."
I didn't see that one. Wait a second. Where is that? Because I did have that.
We talked about it. We watched it. We were mad that we didn't have it for the show last weekend. That's why we were going to save it for this week. I swear to God. Well, you're looking for that. We're looking for that. I brought a couple of things that I have. for the show that I want to say. I've teased this. This was the letter in here. Yes. Okay. So this is the gift that was sent to me. It is the Gatorland bobblehead gator. That's world class right there. Come on now.
That's very nice.
Come on. And the family went to Gatorland on a vacation and got me a present, thanking me for alerting them to the greatness of Gatorland. To the Gunnels, I believe is their last name. You're welcome. And thank you for sending me such. This is now a prized possession of Chewing the Fat. And Jeff Fisher is my Gatorland bobblehead gator. It's awesome. Love it. I actually.
Can you guys
what's that?
Over there in that closet. Look over there in that closet. See if what he sent you is there.
Let me put it right back in this beautiful box. The box they sent it in is awesome too. I like it. Anyway, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. Then yesterday I went to see Joker 2. And as soon as I walked out of the movie, I went with Maximus, my youngest son, who is a co-host of Talking Walking Dead weekly show. Daryl Dixon.
I've heard that show before.
Back up and running. Yeah. He and I went to see Joker 2 yesterday afternoon, and I walked out of there thinking everybody is going to hate this movie.
You're right.
And I was right. Everybody's going to hate this movie, and I loved it. I liked the movie a lot.
Everybody
hates musical. And maybe that's why why I liked it, because I really enjoyed the heck out of it. And that's why when family members went to Walmart last night and looked at the plushie toy machine, they had to get me the plushie Joker. So it only cost them, I think, like $1 million to finally get the claw.
But it's worth it.
Out the Joker, but it's worth it.
It is so completely worth it.
Right? Come on. That's world class right there. Come on.
Where is the thing? Hold on.
I could give you my review. I don't know if I could do it. I can't give you my full review because it will have spoilers. And with the poor reviews coming out now, I don't know how well it will do the rest of the week.
They're only saying it's the worst movie ever.
Yeah, it's not though. It's not even close. People, I loved the animation opening. I loved it all. I thought it was cool, and they were all saying the songs were as they went into the different songs, it took away from the movie. The lyrics were the movie. Well, are you stupid? Listen to the songs. Okay. Listen to what they're saying and what they're acting. I don't understand. It's not that hard.
That's the problem, is I don't think people knew that it was a musical, because I certainly didn't know that it was a musical.
Well, I don't know that they would call it a musical, but I would call it a musical. It's Lady Gaga's in it. You think she's just going to walk around and play fiddle with her ass? Which I wouldn't be opposed to.
I was going to say, I'd watch. But it wasn't the same. It's not the same if what you're saying is true, and how the hell do I know if you're telling the truth? But if people don't know, I don't even know if you're real. I haven't seen you in person in so long. You may not even be real anymore, and all of you people could be in the Matrix, and I'm just walking through a simulation. But
yes, that's exactly what's happening.
If this was not the same format, so to speak, as the first Joker, if they went off down musical land, then people are like, whoa, wait a second, we didn't expect a musical.
No, they did not. Everyone expected it picked up exactly where one ended. Only I believe the world expected, Joaquin and Todd Phillips, Todd Phillips. This movie is shot awesome. I love the lighting. I love the camera shots. I love the cinematography is great. I really.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but it's time for a quick break.
Hold on a second.
Right back. And they're back. Brad Staggs and Jeff Fisher.
Time compression is the weirdest thing. It really is. That was the fastest 3 minutes. You'd think we'd be rich from this stuff, but
I don't.
But no.
I am completely done. If I'm not Stu has to cut me off, I'm done. You can listen to my full review on Chewing the Fat Monday, because I'll give you my full review, and I probably will do it with spoilers too.
Well, I used the break to locate finally the Garth Brooks is a serial killer.
So this is the video we referenced last week.
Yeah.
And this is the one that I saw. And obviously we found a whole bunch more, and we actually found where it kind of started, right? Where this conspiracy kind of started.
Yeah, we did.
This is the video that we were teasing last week that I thought that brought attention to me that Garth Brooks was a serial killer.
What in the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes is going on with you, Garth? It's
right?
Eyes for me.
Jenny Lee?
I woke up this morning and saw a podcast. Oh my goodness, I'm going to show it to you.
Uh-oh.
The Garth videos made it all the way to
these are the people that started it, right?
Right, yeah.
That it's brought
I mean, look, we broke the story on your mom's
house.
Yeah,
these are the people that started it. It was funny.
He first came to Facebook, and he was
I think it started as a joke.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
We're like, what is wrong with this guy? So we've been pushing the story, and it's about time HBO has picked it up as well.
And then the next step, I think.
So they
that's funny.
Somebody did research supposedly and found that Garth's tour dates.
And just pause the video while you're talking.
I guess I could. Garth's tour dates seemed to coincide with cases of people going missing across the United States.
Correct. And they started this bit because like they said, it was on Facebook and what's the matter with this guy? And so they just thought it'd be funny to think he must be a serial killer. And that's a funny bit.
It is funny. And again, we have to remind people.
I'm pissed that I didn't think of it,
not these people that are listening and watching right now, but the stupid ones, that causation does not equal correlation does not equal causation. It could
say
be
that again. Or
no, I'd say I'm good with it. They can rewind. They can play a Biden clip. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But and it's just weird that the week after that here we are with Garth as a rapist. Why do they hate Garth so much?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll go back to that video.
Hang on a second, because Gamma Val said, so it would have to go through a grinder. She's talking about bear meat. My cousin brought a bear roast from Alaska. He lives there, and I really didn't care for it. I guess it's an acquired taste.
It is. It's kind of stringy, and it's. I've had bear meat as well.
I would think it'd be marbled with fat and good.
Yeah, you can think that. Sure.
Okay. Frank in Penn says, does this chat deny Potts post with words it doesn't approve because I just hit enter and nothing happened? Well, you potty mouth, if you wouldn't cuss a damn much. See, Curtis, that's what she said. And all right. And then hold on, there's some people over in the YouTube.
If you don't keep up with the chat, then we miss what you're actually referring to.
Right, exactly. I've always likened it to eavesdropping in the middle of a conversation with a lot of these chats. Danny K says, no, my hubby can pick the worst movies ever. It's a special gift he has. Obviously referring to Fat Bear Week. And Anthony Poor says, I love the commercials. I'm buying that today. You're welcome.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Our clients will be very happy.
He also says, am I the only dad that thought it was a good idea to teach his girls how to avoid being drugged and always carry a Dillinger? Just saying. There's some a-holes out there. You have to be in.
There are definite a-holes out there. Oh, and that having been said, just a moment before we get back to Garth Brooks, serial killer.
Yeah. And rapist.
At the movies yesterday, and I should just save this for Chewing the Fat. We should move on from Joker, but I can't really move on from Joker just yet. At the theater yesterday, as I get up at the end of the movie, and it's over, I'm standing up, and the credits are rolling, and Max is looking. Nope, there's no end credit scene, and so I just want to hear the song, the ending song. Mm-hmm. And I turn around, and there's the guy 2 rows back has got his little kid there, and a real little baby with him. So he wanted to see this movie bad. The wife said, screw you. If you want to go to the movies, you're taking the kids. And he did. Now, the little kid, not the little baby, because obviously, cares about the little kid, the little baby. Doesn't matter.
They're not, we found that the little babies aren't stringy, and you don't have to put them through the grinder. Yeah.
But the young little kid was probably, I don't know. I don't know. 2, 3, maybe something like that. Maybe a little older. It seems below the age limit. I don't know if the 2 or 3-year-old would have enjoyed seeing Joaquin, bash the judge's skull in with the.
You know what? The little kid's going to have to get used to it because that's what's happening every day in this country.
That's what's happening every day. I know. Okay, so back to Garth. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Back to Garth is a serial killer.
They're like, holy shit.
This is for entertainment and educational purposes, only TikTok. So apparently they're all...
Wait a minute. She brings up a really good point.
Funny.
You can't say some words. You can't suggest the election was stolen. You can't deny COVID and all that, or the jab. But you can get on there and talk about Garth being a serial killer.
Just a human that's a serial killer. We think this guy's a serial killer.
Saying that his tour dates line up with missing persons. Now, I'm not...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe they meant missing persons, the group. Walking in L.A., which I always thought was walking with no legs, but that's a different.
What was her stupid name?
It wasn't Terry Nunn because she's Berlin. No. Missing persons was.
It wasn't Chainsaw Chick.
No, you can't look it up. You have to use your brain. Googling is no fair. Okay. Missing persons was. Oh, it's right there on the top of my It's right there on the top of my nose.
When you think of it, we'll get to it. It's back to Jenna and entertainment purposes only.
Or I disbelieve it, but at this point, with what we know about the music industry and Hollywood, I would say that nothing is out of the realm of possibility.
I'm going to have to agree with her.
I knew that line would definitely get an agreement with you. No, 100%. I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you because today's world.
Look at the Diddy parties and all. The only reason I don't think this is true is because of my initial interactions with Garth Brooks back in the day at the Nashville Network, and he was a very nice, humble person. However, that was 30 years ago.
Right, and I want to go on record a couple things here. While you say that, I'm going to say that I was had met and dealt with Jared, the Subway guy, multiple times prior to his downfall, and I even let him use my computer prior to his downfall.
Hell.
So I want ... that was before his downfall, and I'd also like to go on record as saying that any pictures
what was he
of
like?
me, right? He was awesome.
Okay,
I really liked him. He was a good guy. He was hawking for Subway. He was making a lot of money, making a lot of commercials. He was really a nice guy. I really liked him a lot.
And that's what they said about Ted Bundy. That he was so charming, and that's why he could get people. I mean, let's face it, you are not going to, as a woman, when some ugly, fat, disgusting dude, like next to his ratty old, 73 Vega with, primer and no crappy wheels, when he says, "Hey, could you come over here so I could hurt me?" And you're going to go, hell no.
No.
But Ted Bundy, you're like, oh, he's
nice.
Husband material.
He's got a nice little Volkswagen Bug. I like it. It's okay.
And to be fair, men would be the same way. Some slunk meat skank over there with, pus dripping down the, end of her nose from the open sores. She slips and falls in the gutter, and you're going to, I bet she can get up on her own because I really,
she's fine.
But if she's smoking hot, you're going to go, hey, can I help you out?
I had an example of that a couple of weekends ago when a homeless girl came up to my car asking me for money at a gas station, which I hadn't had it happen in quite some time. And I feel really bad about not giving her some money. But
because she was slunk meat.
If she was only hotter.
I didn't make the damn rules. I did not create the system.
She was only hotter. Now, I have one more announcement to make before we go back to Garth Brooks being a serial killer.
Yes.
Any pictures of me at Diddy parties is made up. Those are AI. It's not me. Diddy and I were just friends, and I had nothing to do with anything that happens after that. So to be clear about that.
But if you do have any of those pictures, you can send them right back.
Yes, you can.
To Jeff Fisher.
Yes, you can.
At the
I love
addresses.
all the emails. chewingthefat@theblaze.com, at JeffyJFR on X. And those of you that are watching on X, you already know that it's at JeffyJFR. Duh. And you can get a cameo from me at JeffyJFR on the Cameo app. Right, at JeffyJFR on the Cameo app. And it most definitely is not free, but it's worth every darn penny. Okay?
And
I want to be clear. I want to be clear. No, I don't care about you. I want to be
still
clear
about you. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still about me. I want to be clear that while I am a trained monkey on Cameo, I'm not attached to the organ grinder. Okay? So there are times when perhaps I won't do everything that the organ grinder says. Okay? All right. Okay, go listen to.
Why, Phil? If there's ever something I wanted the backstory on, that would be it.
What do you mean?
I mean,
I just want people to know.
I know everybody has a line. I just can't figure out where your line might possibly be.
Well, I don't know that I know where that is, but I'm just saying that there is a line.
I used to think I had a line, and the older I've gotten, the more that line seems to be.
Well, I was asked to do a cameo and do an apology for something, and the cameo I did is probably not going to be enjoyed. So my 5-star rating on Cameo probably will go down. But my point is that while I am a trained monkey on Cameo, I am not attached to the organ grinder. Okay, I can still say no.
Danny K wants a Jeffy cameo. Well, then climb off the cash and get one, Danny K, and stop complaining about it.
Thank you. Thank you. No, Brad, no, tell us about you.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to. Hang on. Oh, no, that's still you. Hold on a minute.
Well, you can talk about me, too. chewingthefat@theblaze.com is the email address.
Why the hell won't this do what I wanted to do?
You can see all your emails.
Oh, there
I
it
appreciate
is.
it.
There's me.
Okay.
Download the Daily Mojo app. I don't even know if I get this stupid email at brad@dailymojo.com. So I don't know if I get that. And at Real Brad Staggs on social media.
Brad at the Daily Mojo. Which
one?
I swear,
I thought I was getting that one, and I don't know that I am. So if you've been sending me emails and trying to, if you're my rich.
I don't think that's an email that I send to, though.
I don't think it is either, because I think there was a fly in there.
No, the two email addresses I sent are not to that one.
So anyhow,
there's that. There's that.
What is it? Anthony Poor says, Cameo, LMFAO, I will cash app you the pimp. I will cash app to you to avoid the pimp. Okay, there you go. So that's Anthony Poor wants one, and he'll
at Jeffy CTF PayPal, and
there you go.
Feel free to PayPal me whatever you need.
All right. So anyway, Garth again.
They said somebody even showed up at the concerts, like more than one person with signs that said, "Where are they, Garth?"
That's funny.
Okay. Where are those images?
I don't know, but that's funny. I mean, if listeners of the original show that had the bit are showing up to Garth concerts with signs saying, "Where's the women?" That's funny. It's funny.
Danny says, Brad, what do you have to offer? Jeffy has cameos. You send me some.
That's a good point.
How much is a cameo?
Point. What do you have to offer?
I've got books. I'll send you a book. I'll take a video of myself.
Right. You're an author. You're an author.
I'll trade videos.
I always forget about that stupid book. I've got a copy around here somewhere.
So do I. I've got one box left. One box left.
You've sold all but one box.
But yeah, all but one box full. And so now they're actually going to be prizes.
There's got to be another event where you can give them away
on the Daily Mojo. Do you know why I wrote that book?
You can throw in a bag of charcoal or something. It'll make it exciting.
Oh wait, hold on. No, we are giving away because let's see.
A serial killer.
Hold on a second. Shut up.
No, we're not done with.
We're not. Hold on. There is, we are giving away, here it is.
Boy, it's an exciting event.
It really
Isn't
is.
it?
If you download the app, we're giving away the Milwaukee Toolbox next week that is crammed full of all this stuff. And
and a copy of your book.
And a copy of my books. And I got a one box less one book left. And
so what? I need a new pair of jumper cables. So
well, there's none in there, so that's you're not going to get that. And the Milwaukee Toolbox technically is used. I mean, not really.
Oh my gosh!
What? It's been sitting around with a bunch of other stuff.
A homeless guy out back, and now you're giving it away.
No, it was out. I mean, it came from tool school when we were doing tool school, but it's been sitting around getting shuffled around. So it has, I mean, a few marks on it, and it looks like it's been handled. And
yeah, it's fine. We're just giving away the Goodwill stuff we've got. Okay.
Yes. But why the hell would I send it to Goodwill when they don't give a damn where it came from?
No, they don't.
And so I'm going to, give it to people who actually think that there's some of my DNA on there.
Are those other packages, for instance,
no, they're new.
Like your book, already thumbed through and already cracked open? And
Nope. Those are all, that's good stuff.
Electrical tape taped them shut. Are we good with that, or they're brand new?
That's a good idea. And what's wrong with using electrical tape to tape something shut? There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
Not a damn thing.
Nothing at all.
All right. Hold on a second. Did they say anything more worth?
I don't know.
To say karma for the other person. Like, this man has, people are saying this man is responsible for hundreds of missing people.
People are saying it, so.
All right, and here's the other weird thing that I stumbled on this past week that's related to that, and it's the story of truckers hiding as serial killers.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
You saw that story?
I don't know a particular story, but I mean, that's been something
on Fox News. On Fox News.
Yeah, they're all trying to come. They've been listening to my shows, which really pissing me off.
I mean, that's pretty weird that they've all of a sudden started doing. Why did they start doing this? Why did they start?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, this is a weird coinky-dink.
Unless they're in the cabal that wants to eliminate truckers and have driverless trucks on the road, and they want people to hate truckers because no one supports truckers more than myself or Chewing the Fat. That's a fact. That's a proven, documented fact. And whether every business has serial killers, don't try to make it seem like truckers are. They're killing everybody. Truckers are on the road killing everybody. We can't have truckers on the road. That's BS.
You see, when serial killers first came to light, in the 70s? I think it was 70s, right?
Yeah.
So
because what's their faces there? My man with the FBI was the front runner on that.
Yes,
the Mindhunter guy.
Yeah,
and I've talked to him a bunch of times. I love. It's a fascinating man, and has done great work. But he's the guy that started, saying, "Hey, we got these guys in prison that have killed a bunch of people. Maybe we should talk to them and find out what makes them tick."
When they started profiling.
Yeah,
and so it was because a lot of it was because of the interstate system.
Would be seeing what makes them tick. I don't know if you know that is just another way of profile. But go ahead.
I didn't. I mean, I wanted to dumb it down for the knuckleheads that don't understand big words like seeing what makes them tick. Danny says I meant lot lizards, not hookers. Okay.
Well, that we've discussed that as well at length. On several shows that I have been a host of, what we call the lot lizards.
I thought they were buckle bunnies. Dale Bozio.
Buckle bunnies are from the rodeo. What are we talking about?
No, but they are. Buckle bunnies are lot lizards. To truckers are buckle bunnies to rodeo.
Correct.
Cowboys. Same thing.
Correct.
And it was Space Hippie on Vacay, Dale Bozio. Lead singer of
the singer for Missing Persons. Yeah. Now, they looked it up. She
did. Yeah, she Audrey definitely looked that up. Now here's the difference between because Dale Bozio, let's see, 2024. I said 20. Where the hell did
2024.
Hold on a minute. Okay. Now, my trackpad just decided to die in the middle
you need to get like a do person or something.
No kidding. Well, that's not going to let me do it, is it?
I want to do person desperately. You have no idea how bad I want to do person.
Well, I would love to.
Or a do robot. I'm good with that too, just so that I can have somebody to do things.
Just
so I don't
someone
have to do them.
To do stuff.
So I don't have to do them. That's all I want.
I don't know why this is not
all
so.
I promise I won't rape you. I promise I won't jump out. No, I can't promise that. I won't. I mean, there may be a time I jump out of the shower, but I'm not going to rape you.
Well, it's her fault. If they jump out of the shower, and if you jump out of the shower, they're in the shower area.
They're standing there.
It's their fault.
What am I supposed to do? Right.
That's their problem.
Thank you for understanding. Brad.
All right. Did that? Okay. Oh, look, it worked. Hang on. I was back to what I was doing because my whole mouse. Okay, so there's here comes Dale Bozio.
Okay.
There's a picture of Dale.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Time has been a little now. Berlin. Remember Terry?
You would look at her and maybe say she was a rock star if you saw her walking down aisle 10 at Walmart, but.
And now let's have a look-see at Terry Nunn from Berlin.
Oh yeah, she still looks pretty good. I bet.
Yes, she does. She has showered often and had work done.
Yeah.
And I'm good with that.
That's okay.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that at all.
Nothing.
Why was work invented? Work invented was so that you look good for me. I mean, hello, that's what it's for.
Right. I mean, if you haven't watched the
you look good for yourself. Did I say me? I mean, you look good for yourself.
We knew what you meant. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I mean, she gave great advice to women. Get up a little early. Get your makeup on. Get your hair done. Then come back to bed so that when hubby wakes up, you look good. You don't want to have you don't want to scare him.
That's good advice. That's good advice.
And then at night when you go to bed, you go to bed together. And then once he falls asleep, then you can get up and you can take the makeup off, put the hair in curlers, make sure that shit is gone by the time he wakes up. I did not.
It's really not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. I don't understand.
I didn't make the rules. I really, truly didn't.
That's tremendous. That's exactly what needs to happen.
You
very funny. Oh, I don't even have a joke. Hold on.
You do that because I have something I wanted to bring up that the Stranger Things is supposed to be coming out soon. They're supposedly done filming it.
Final season, right?
Yeah, final season of Stranger Things. But I'm not quite sure exactly what the hell they're going to. I mean, Millie Bobby Brown just got married. So, I mean, when we last left the kids
holy cow,
of Stranger Things, I mean, they were all in still in high school, right? Or junior high.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they weren't adults.
What the hell are they going to do with, I mean, they're all like full grown human beings now. And what are they, she's, how old is she? The dude she married is 22. That ain't gonna last. How old is she? Well, it's not. I mean, come on. You get married at 22. Doesn't even say how old she is. Bon Jovi. Wait a second. Is he a Bon Jovi? No.
Oh, maybe.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a Bon. He is a Bon. She married a Bon Jovi?
Yeah, they'll stay together. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. I don't know. But seriously, with Stranger Things, what are they get? They're all adults now. What are they going to do if they're still filming it? How do they make this work?
Yeah, I don't know. They will, though.
Is it a time jump? I want to like it.
Probably.
And I like the Duffer Brothers.
I hope it's a musical.
It might be. I mean,
I hope it's a musical.
What was the movie? It was an L.A. Story. That L.A. Remember it was the music.
La La Land.
La La Land.
La La Land. Yeah.
I thought was a good movie.
Yeah.
And
I like musicals. Maybe that I like musicals, Brad. People.
Right, places.
I like musicals.
Please, people. But when you don't know it's going to be a musical, that's a problem.
No.
I didn't write the rules. I just tried to play by them. You have your joke yet?
Go
By
into
the way,
the
I've
movie.
been tap
Yeah, I
dancing.
do. But you should go into the movie with a clean slate. Just let the movie
an open mind
wash over you.
Yeah,
just let the movie wash over you.
Right.
I do. I found a quick joke that I should have done during the Olympics, and I didn't. So we'll just bring it back now.
Mm-hmm.
I said to my wife, "My Olympic condoms have arrived. I think I'll wear gold tonight." And she replied, "Why not wear silver and come in second for a change?"
Wow.
And on that note, the only question left to ask is, what are you going to do with the rest of your day now that Saturday Morning Live has come to an end? You're going to need a Jeffy fix at some point, and you can get it in all the right places. On X, at JeffyJFR. Send him an email, chewingthefat@theblaze.com. And remember, you can get a cameo from Jeffy, but it's not free. And if it's more of Brad Staggs that your heart needs, that's easy too. Follow him on all the socials at Real Brad Staggs. He never checks his email, but you can try brad@thedailymojo.com.
Good luck.
Anything you guys want to add? Good, because I have somewhere to be in about 15 minutes. Watch The Daily Mojo Monday morning at 7 and Chewing the Fat drops again Monday afternoon. Until then, I'm not Stu, saying hasta la vista, baby!